Yes, javelin away. Take that, bitch. Yes, gorgeous. Missile away. That's what we're looking at. This is for taking out my scout sniper team, you bastards. Hello everyone, it's Matsimus here today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. We are continuing on playing some Combat Mission Shock Force. It's been a little while since I've played this game, and I thought, you know what, it's time to get back into it. And as always, with this particular part of the campaign, I am in the United States Marine Corps boots, and we are continuing our assault from the west coast towards Hims instead of the east coast with the US military from the Task Force Thunder campaign, which I've already completed. And if you do want to check that out, go and check out some of my videos in the past there. So basically, this is a mission towards a town called Azur Daraj. I'm not going to go over the full briefing, guys, because it's just a lot of information that's really not too apparent. The basic plan, though, is here it is. Let's just go over the basic plan at least. Sniper and scout platoons will move out at 0300. We will need to be in place by 0430 to get eyes on the objective. You are to maneuver to identify enemy positions and vehicles as well as obstacles if possible. You will have battalion mortars available. Use them to eliminate any high-value targets such as enemy armor or strong points. Avoid direct fire engagements if possible, which is to me never ever the case. Snipers will prioritize enemy command units and heavy weapons. If you can identify AT assets, they will become your priority target. Then, later on, 3rd Battalion Platoon will lead the movement of the main body and will neutralize any enemy armor or strong points to allow Echo and Fox companies to clear and occupy Poo and Eeyore. Yes, hold your childish humorous laughter. We are taking on Objective Poo and Eeyore, Trigger, and Tigger, and Piglet from the Winnie the Pooh series. Very interesting objectival names there. It's kind of interesting. And then, yes, the 26th MEU, or MEU, as a lot of people have been correcting me in trying to say, is going to be trying to take control of the town itself, and jobs are good. Come from the east, head to the west, and that's it. Try and take this objective and these objectives here. It looks like it could be quite a nasty surprise down this highway if it gets to the point of making the main force down there. It's like ambush alley, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get started then. Okay, so here we go. So let's get a bit of an overview of what's going to be going down here. Now we know what we're supposed to be doing, taking the scout sniper teams forward, wrecking positions, trying to locate key targets, and calling in the rain to take them out. So, what do we have going on here? Scout sniper team, just like there, and one here. Okay, so terrain-wise, it's already looking like we're a bit of a disadvantage due to the fact that we are on a downward slope here. You can see that they have the high ground, they have a lot of buildings. I mean, a lot of spread out buildings here. Like, that is a very large amount of ambush positions. We've got in-depth positions, all sorts of stuff going on here. This is an extremely risky environment. Now, in terms of scouting, yes, we do have the ability to scout. I'm actually going to kick the timer off straight away here because I don't like to just sit and wait for things to happen. It's a 2-hour-long mission, so this could potentially take 2 hours long, so we might as well get rolling. So, yes, you know, there's a lot of positions here that look a little risky. Let's have a look on the left side again, real quick here. So, okay, so we do have a bit of high ground on the left side. Nothing too fancy, but it could be useful to get an OP on top of this hill. It's so exposed, though. Like, look how exposed that is. That's not a good start. But anyway, we are going to move them, and we're going to move them up this hill. I could, I guess, beeline cross this tree line here and maybe scout across here, but there's not really much cover in this area either, so I would probably decide to go down this way, so we're going to do that. We'll hold up on the hill, see if there's anything in this area that the team sees, but I don't have too much concern on this side because we are covered a little bit on the hill there from the rest of the town of Objective Poo and Eeyore. So let's see what else we got here. So we do have some command elements here. Presumably this is where the majority of the main task force will come through, you know, primarily on the highway. So I'm going to leave my command elements here. I'll leave the lav parked behind this building here because, you know, infantry is hard to spot, but a lav running in the background here could be quite easily targeted, so we'll keep him there. Infantry scout platoon. Let's get these guys moving. don't know where's the best option to take these. Probably along this trench, across into here and into here. So let's try that. Give it a run for our money. I do apologise, guys. I'm recovering from a bit of a cold, so you're gonna have a rough time understanding my voice sometimes. It's gonna be a little Okay, so this team, we're going to quickly move across this train here. It's a bit of open ground. We don't want to move them slow. And then get into this wood line. And then I'm actually just going to take them nice and quickly up to this first building. A nice cover here. There's a bit of tree cover. Once again, they do have the high ground. They have the advantage on us straight away. So I've got to make sure that I use cover as best as I can on this right flank. So many buildings. So much risk for things going wrong. Excuse me. Okay, so central team is moving, left team is moving. We do have, what do we got going on here? First team. Scouts. Okay, well, we'll hold them there. I don't really need them to move yet. I guess we could move them up too. Let's move them up. We'll take them up here and we'll probably just put them in this trench system here. Let's see what artillery we have. 61mm mortars, lots of HE, bit of smoke, and again lots of HE, bit of smoke. That's good. Sorry, guys. Big old loogie just killing me right now. Okay. Left flank, how are we looking? Pretty quiet so far. Looks like they've not really seen anything. We'll put them into a quick move. In fact, we're really exposed to this. We'll put them into a fast move. Go as quickly as they can, get across that open terrain. Right now we are technically covert. I don't believe they know we're here, or that we're coming, so we're going to try and keep it that way. Get them into some nice OPs, have a look at the towns, put some fire down on them, bring the rain, and hopefully support enough, or prepare enough for the main force coming through. Centralized teams are moving quite nicely. Very concerned with these teams here, though. This is the biggest risk I find with this. It's going to be a little tricky. My best option is to kind of just keep these guys running along this trench here, because they're quite exposed along that route. So we'll just keep them running along there. These guys are going to be moving very quickly and try and get into this building. Before I do that, cancel that, cancel that, cancel. Get back in the trench, get back in the trench, get back in the trench. Before I do that, I want to make sure that if I can get this OP up on the left side, maybe give me a bit of a heads up before I start beelining across this open terrain. And again, same detail for these guys. We'll hold you there. What if they can go into... Can they hide? Yeah, hide. For these guys to hide. That's good. Get down. Don't want you seen. And we are going to move this scout sniper team forward. I'm going to take it nice and slow, though. We don't know what's inside these buildings. We'll go them into a hunt formation. We'll check them all out. We'll finally finish up here. We'll go up to the roof. Let's see if we can get an eyes on some targets. Okay, they're doing their patrol. Beautiful. Okay, we'll let them do their thing. Let's have a look at the right flank. Kind of abandon them a little bit. Again, I'm going to keep my lav in the background there. There's no point moving them up, especially with this terrain. We just get hammered if there is anti-tank out there. Get these guys to start moving up then, going into a hunt formation. And we will start securing these buildings. Making sure no one's inside. Once we secured this kind of patch here, I'm going to try and hold an OP in one of these buildings, see if we can have a look out over here. Got no indication of enemy targets so far, so it's quite quiet, which is surprising right now. Okay, so this team is slowly but surely clearing the buildings. I'm actually going to tell these guys to do it quickly because they're taking far too long to do this. I guess I should have checked that one too, but they would have shot at me by now. We'll get them up to the roof once they've secured those buildings. That's a stupid route. That's a stupid route. Should have just gone direct. There we go. Good. Okay. Keep an eye out, see if there's anything else out there. It doesn't look like it's pretty quiet so far. Got my boys down in the trenches still. Right flank's moving up. Okay, another room cleared. Moving on. It's very, very odd. The thing I find very interesting with this game, especially with the whole, especially with the US Marine Corps campaign, is they rely heavily on the advanced scout teams and the sniper teams being able to reconnoiter and keep an eye out for enemy forces, but they're extremely ineffective in Combat Mission Shock Force. I find that they don't actually find targets very well, and when they do, they lose track of them very quickly. If it was me, or any realistic situation in which a sniper team did see, say, an armoured vehicle, it wouldn't be too difficult to keep an eye on and track it in this kind of terrain, because the dust clouds and all that sort of stuff. I find this game very unrealistic when it comes to scouting and reconnoitering and optical basis. It's just not very effective. Overall, it does pretty good for itself. Okay, so we're going to go into a hide, and we'll just keep... I guess we can still look. And just to face that way. So, oh, there's a machine gun team. So we are going to put the fire down. Denied? What do you mean denied? Why are we denied? Is everybody denied? Oh, they still got access. Oh shit! Where is that coming from? Where was that? Okay, way off. Okay, so let's get them into a hide. So we have two positions here. No ability to use mortars. That's really fucking useful, isn't it? Where's that ranging in? Oh, it's getting closer. Okay, well that's fine. Get into the other building then. So where do we have that tank? We have a machine gun nest here. And we have an armoured vehicle right there. Okay, that's fine. So what we may have to do is just relocate. I'm not too sure why on earth these guys are... Oh shit! Come on boys, get inside. Hide. Get down. Okay, so if they don't have the ability, does anyone else have the ability to? Okay, you guys do. I wonder if you have the ability to put negative no line of sight. God damn it. Why is this team denied? They don't have any equipment to do so. So why? I don't understand why they don't have the ability and the equipment to do the job. Like, that's extremely strange to me. Oh, we got a man down too. You fucking kidding me? Get back in there, sort him out. Idiots. That must have been the guy with the radios. Okay, well that's useful. We can't do nothing right now. I guess we'll try and move these boys up. Move them up as quickly as possible. They're not messing around with artillery, they're not happy, they know we're up here, so I need them to deal with that casualty though. I don't know if they have the ability to do so, but it's going to bleed out and die. Get these guys moving up too. Okay, moving those boys up. Let's go to the right flank, see if we can get a better idea of what's going on here. At least we have a couple of positions in the back of our mind, but we can't do much without artillery support. I can't. It says denied us. Okay, we're going to hunt into this building too. And then we're just going to do a sprint across here. Still got eyes on that machine gun position. Still denied for artillery. God damn it. We'll hold our elements up here still. No point moving them. Let's see how these guys do. They're bounding across a lot of open terrain here. I know they've got some trees to cover them, but that's still a long way to go. But these guys will be able to call in the artillery, so that's good. Yes, these guys have got the correct equipment required to do the job, whereas for some reason, I think it's because they used the old teams that were from the previous missions, and I think some of my guys got killed, knocked out, whatever else it may be. Okay, so this team's moving up nicely. They've taken quite the sprint there across that terrain. That's good, that's what I need them to do. Okay, so let's set up here. Hopefully they'll have eyes on that. I think, what was it, down here, wasn't it? Tank position there, machine gun nest here, was it? Either way, we'll be able to put the fire down on those positions quite nicely once these guys get in position. I'm presuming they got pretty good eyes of sight there. Yeah, they got line of sight. If not, we'll just swap with these boys. Okay, let's see what we got here. Point target. Yes, we do. We have that ability. Good. I'm gonna put it right down on there. 2 tubes. Medium. Probably give it a long. We know there's armor there, so let's see if we can bring some armor down. And we'll send the other tube to put another point target. Good. We have the ability to see that one also. We'll stick her right here. Cancel that. Didn't want it to go there. Go there. There we go. 2 tubes. Medium. Medium. We'll go general. Send that down. Try and knock out the bunker. Let's see how that goes. I don't know how well it's going to go. We'll give it a try. And we'll get these boys to move quickly onto the roof of this one. Just move them quickly straight away. Good.
Fire mission.
Put these guys over here. Change buildings. Okay, so we've got some fire missions coming down. That's good. Utilize those mortars as best we can. Right flank is very quiet right now. It's very concerning how quiet it is, actually. But ideally, I want to try and have a look at Objective Tigger if I can. Sneak up down this right side. So maybe we'll do that.
Over. Shot out.
Let's sprint across to here.
Fire mission out.
Because if I can get down there, in fact, I mean really, let's cancel that. Let's cancel that. Get into this trench. Get into this building. Woo! There we go.
Over.
Complete miss.
Shot out. Shot over. Shot out.
I was way off the mark there, fellas. You got one going there and one going here, not down here. Let's hope they range it in a bit better. Nope. Way off, fellas. Come on, sort it out.
Shot over. Shot out. Shot over. Shot out. Flash over. Flash.
See if this corrects it a little bit.
Over.
Nope.
Fire perfect. Over.
That's coming in a little better. What is that, BMP?
Over.
Nope. Looks like T-62, T-55 maybe.
Roger. Fire perfect.
Well, they got a little closer, so hopefully they can put some better rounds down on that area. This highway has been busted up. Holy, nothing left of it. Okay, reinforcements have arrived in HMN 264 Cobras. Sweet. There we go, that's what we want, boys. Bring the rain. Oh yeah, we're getting some good hits now. Yes. Good work, fellas. Keep it going. Keep it going. Want that tank taken out. Good. Bringing some pain down on the sea. Okay, now I gotta find a building that can take these boys for better eyes on. So let's go quick. Anything we knocked out yet? I'm waiting to see that big old black smoke plume come out. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's not good. Oh shit, son! This team's done. They ain't gonna get out of this. Go! Go! Shit, these guys are fucked. Shit, what's engaging us? Ah, fuck. Do something, guys. I need you to do something. Ah, they're fucked. They're done for. Shit! That's some bullshit. Fuck off. Oh, brutal. Okay, well, there goes an entire scout team. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean by the ineffectiveness of this game being realistic? There's no fucking way that a team that's been engaged by something like that would not be able to see it, you know, within range of that. Also, I understand being pinned, but like, it seems very redundant to me that if you're being pinned, you just would lay there in the same position as your buddy's corpse, getting blasted. You wouldn't crawl, or at least make some attempt to get to the next building. It's as soon as they get engaged, they just go into full meltdown, shell shock, and don't move. It makes no sense to me. So there are things in this game that are very frustrating. You know, for instance, this. You know, there's a tank in this position, okay, and it's been hammered. Like, how many rounds are we talking about here? It's at least 30 armor rounds, anti-armor rounds, 61mm anti-armor rounds that have gone into this area, and yet it's still, the vehicle is still probably up because there's no flames, there's no smoke. This bunker, they're just sat in here laughing. They just have no care in the world. And that is very frustrating. It's part of the game that really pisses me off. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, I guess we'll just keep rolling with it and see how we go. We're no way going to get any recon done on the left side now. We're kind of done for. But, what can you do? So we got a Cobra, we might as well use it. Let's try and take out this tank. I mean, look at that. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous, but that's fine. Point target. Heavy. General. Send it.
3-5, send it!
We'll get another one to try and take out this position as well. Heavy. General. Send it.
Lucky 3-5, schwack these fuckers.
Yeah, fucking right, schwack these fuckers. I can't believe that team got taken out. I honestly, it's highly frustrating that a scout team isn't able to determine some threat coming from that side being in this area, and when they get blasted, they just sit there, go into full meltdown shock mode, and that is just very frustrating. I don't know how long we're looking at having to wait for the main force. I mean, it's a little ridiculous that this is a 2-hour-long map. It would be nice to have, you know, a bit more of a trigger that I could actually activate to bring in reinforcements when I want them to, not at the time. But I guess in realistic terms, that's normally how it would happen. We'd all check our watches to Zulu, and we'd have a, you know, command structure and a time plan, and that's when they would come. That's the way it would be. But when it comes to playing a game, it's kind of frustrating having to potentially wait for a very long time for them to come here. Especially when you've lost an entire fucking reconnaissance team on the right flank. That's very frustrating. Okay, so there's not really much else I can do. I guess I can bring this other scout team out, but I think that's just a waste of resources sending them into this area if we can't find a fucking vehicle. Because that must have been a vehicle. There was too much firepower coming down there for it to be, you know, an anti-tank or just some infantry. Could be, very unlikely. We might as well use them though. Let's go. Let's get these boys out, get the scout team out, and see if we can formulate a new plan.
Roger, we have ID on your position.
See if we can find some targets here. It's just really frustrating though. Very, very frustrating. See what else we can potentially plan here. Don't want to move these vehicles forward because we've got tanks in the mix. There's no point exposing that lav.
1413, go ahead.
Looks like they're calling in those Cobras. See the status of them. Preparing. Okay. You know, part of me just wants to absolutely slam this area, and I think I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to bring in a pile of mortars. Why not? We might as well. How much ammo do we have? Empty! Already? Fucking hell. And this is another thing. You know, making a major assault onto a town like this, we're given 61mm mortars and a couple of Cobras. Like, it doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. So I'm actually going to put an area target. Like so. 2 rounds. I'm going to go light. I'll go short. I'll go general.
Bring us some indirect.
Hopefully that Cobra can take out that tank, but we will see. Objective Poo really did get the shit kicked out of it. Get it? No? Okay. It'd be nice to actually see the helicopters coming. You tend to just hear a sound effect in the general direction it's coming from, and then all of a sudden there's just missiles launched. But it would be neat to see, you know, a couple of Cobras rolling in and taking out this piece of shit that seems to be indestructible from 61mm anti-armor rounds, but that's fine. What else we got going on here? These guys are moving up. Fuck it. You know, I've already lost an entire scout team. What else have I got to lose? We might as well use a lav as well.
Over.
Let's get these guys to move up with them.
Shot. Out.
Fuck it. Oh, missile away. And boom.
Flash, over.
That was a miss, fella. That was a complete miss.
Flash, out.
Artillery's coming in, though.
Shot. Over. Shot. Out.
So what I'm thinking of doing, guys, is breaking this into, you know, separate videos. Just for the fact that this could potentially be an extremely long video. Another missile on the way. Let's see where it lands. Come on, baby. Knock out that tank. Good hit. Did that knock her out? Yeah, it did. Ceasefire. I think we knocked out the bunker too. Perfect. There we go. Something actually worked.
Fire for
Big
effect.
guns, Delta Hotel.
Perfect. Good hits, fellas. 2 targets. Precision striked there. Love it. Oh, I think another missile's on the way anyway.
Shit, we're taking fire.
Beautiful. Okay. Might as well put some rounds down on Eeyore. I know there's going to be enemies in there, so I'm just going to slam it anyway. Might as well waste up those 61s on something that can potentially be taken out in that area. Although not effective, it gets them thinking about what's, you know, on the way. They're getting pounded a little bit. They're going to be a little nervous. Park him up on this side, see if he can support these guys moving up.
End of mission. Out.
Nice. Well, that spooked him up a little bit. That's in retaliation for knocking out my sniper team, you fuckers. At least we can safely say that these buildings are secure. We got a bit of a right flank safe net. Part of me wants to come down here. But then a part of me just doesn't. Way too much open ground, we're going this way anyway, so... Now this is a fairly high spot. I mean, we got some pretty good coverage here. But that was just a slaughter. I mean, it really was a slaughter. Just move quickly. Go, go, go. So once I've secured this building, if I don't see anything, I'm going to come across into this kind of trench system here, try and utilize this two-story building, get eyes on EOR, see what else is in this area, and go from there. I've got a feeling these guys are going to get smoked too, though, to be honest with you. I'm never good at recce in this game. I don't know why. Like, reconnaissance just hates me, especially with the US Marine Corps. Something just doesn't bond well with me with it. I always seem to lose like half of my recon element before I even get the frickin' main force in. And it's not like I'm not using simple tactics, you know, it's just the troops aren't able to find anything. They don't find anything anywhere. Like, they don't notice movement, find targets. Like, I don't know, it's kind of frustrating. Okay, we'll get them moving on. Get them into this trench, and we'll try and push them up to the roof of this building. Still quite quiet down that side. Well, we have... Ooh, hold on. Someone's getting shot at. Hold, hunt to the roof. Okay, we'll take it easy here. And we'll go up to level 2. And finally the roof. There's someone in this area. They're not too sure what. If that's the case, stop. We're gonna knock it out the frickin' stratosphere here. Yep, there's a target. Knock him out. Good shot. There we go, boys. That's what we're looking for. Nice. Still engaging. We're getting into a prolonged contact was the one thing we didn't want to do, but that's okay. Okay, let's move up then. Oh, ceasefire. Stop. Take him, take him, take him. Stop. Let's go. Try and hunt him down. Wonder if I can get that lav in a good line of sight to knock that out. Oh yeah, we can do that. We're going to place him to get that shot. Back here. Back it up, fella. I want to get that Bushmaster used if I can. Team's going in. It'd be neat if they actually, you know, had a very updated version of this game where they actually breach the door and it looks great and all tactical and all that good stuff. I mean, yes, they have Combat Mission Shock Force, not Combat Mission Shock Force, Combat Mission Black Sea, which, for the record, I will be playing in the very near future, once I complete all the campaigns of the old Combat Mission. Shoot him then, guys, shoot him. Oh, that was a miss, went way over his head, that's okay. Okay, let's continue moving then.
Looks clear.
Good, sniper team knocked out. It's good, it's good. And we'll get you facing that way. Is that? He's neutral turning. I love it. A neutral turning lav. That's something you don't see every day. Who needs tanks and tracks when you got 8x8s that can neutral turn? That's epic. Okay, so we're slowly sneaking up to the 2 stories. If I can take these 2 stories around here, I've got a nice eyes-on projector view, or ideally if I can get into those ones, that's what I'm looking for, but I don't think that's going to work. Still waiting on that main force. Nothing showing up yet. It's very quiet. Get them to open up. See what we can see. Covering his boys. Okay. Cancel that guy's coming in. Let's move quickly. It's gone. In fact, we're going to move quickly to this building and hunt onto the roof. Quick as you can, fellas. I don't know what's in these buildings, but the faster you get in that cover, the better. Such a weird route to go in, like, it takes so long to get to a building. Okay, first story's clear. Moving into the second story. This is a great position, though. If I can get up here, it's got a wall to cover us, give us a bit of cover. And we've got a pretty good eyes on this area. I wonder if I can spot what it was that fucking took me out. Reinforcements have arrived. Lima battery. Oh yeah. That's what we're looking for. There we go. 155's good. I got a vehicle. Let's do it. Let's start taking out some targets, fellas. Call it in. Point target. Right, top of there. We'll put it 1-2. Light. Short. I guess armor?
We need some indirect.
I'd like to put whatever this is to held to. Infantry. Good. They might be able to engage them. One tube, light, short, personnel, immediate. Send it.
We need some indirect.
Reinforcements have arrived. The main body. Yes, this is what we're looking for. This is what we want.